Hello children, welcome to the digital classes of Christ Church Convent Higher Secondary School Gadarwara. This video is for class 11th. Subject is economics. Chapter 2, Indian economy, features, principles, policies and concepts. First topic of this video is economic planning after independence. India got freedom on 15th August 1947 and policy of planned economy was adopted by the government. So first of all, in 1948, industrial policy was declared. Then Industries Development and Regulation Act 1951 was passed. And on 30th January 1950, Sarvodaya plan was presented by Jayaprakash Narayan. The main objectives of this plan were to reduce inequality of income and wealth among rich and poor, management of industries by the society following the principle of socialism, redistribution of land by abolishing zamindari system, development of cooperative farming, strict control on institution earning foreign profits, and spending half the state income by panchayats and the remaining part by the ruling authority. So this plan was not accepted by the government, but some of the principles were recognized. Then soon after, on 15th March 1950, in the chairmanship of then Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru, Planning Commission of India was established, and 5 full-time members were nominated. Prime Minister remains ex officio chairman. Then 15 other persons are working as members, including some cabinet ministers and other experts. Main functions of planning commissions are to estimate the physical, capital and human resources of the country. It prepares plan for making effective and balanced utilization of human resources. It determines the various stages of planning and propose the allocation of resources on priority basis. Then to indicate those factors to the government which prove an obstacle and means a hindrance in the economic development, and to determine those circumstances which are necessary for the implementation of the plans under the social and political situations. Then to evaluate from time to time the progress achieved at every stage of the plan, and to suggest what updatation is required, and to advise the central government from time to time on special matters referred to it. Now, this planning commission is replaced by Niti Aayog. It functioned for 65 years and now it is replaced by Niti Aayog by the effect of 1st January 2015. Its chairman is the Prime Minister and by chairman is Professor Pangaria. Full form of Niti Aayog is National Institution for Transforming India. And this newly constituted institution will provide the central and state government with strategical and technical advice across the spectrum of planning making. It considers all the matters of national and international importance which are essential for economic dissemination. So this is its part, so that the nation can be self-reliant. Then fourth is National Development Council. It was constituted on 6th August 1952. This is a non-statutory body. It brings cooperation between the State and Planning Commission for Economic Planning. In the beginning, only the chief ministers of the states were its member, but after 1967, all the ministers of central cabinet, administrators of the states ruled by the center, and all the members of the planning commissions are included as members of this body. So this is the statistical form of this, and there is nothing more to elaborate. So you have to read and learn it actually, but since it is in your syllabus, so I am just reading it out for you. Then we come to functions of National Development Councils. What are the functions? First is evaluate the implementation of national planning. It advises the Planning Commission regarding priorities to be determined for a plan. It examines the social and economic policies that influences the economic development. Gives suggestion in order to achieve the determined goal in national plan and to achieve maximum cooperation of the people, so that administrative efficiency can be improved, and it also suggests necessary measures for the development of underdeveloped and backward classes and mobilize resources for national development. It means wherever they are required, so resources are mobilized from one place to another. It studies the plans prepared by a planning commission and after mutual discussion give it the final shape. So it rectifies all the plans before it published. Now we'll talk first 5-year plan, which was started 1st April 1951 and ends 31st April 56. So total provision for this plan was 2,378 crores for public sector, and government the actual expenditure at that time was 1960 crores, and that time agriculture was given the highest priority because we were facing the scarcity of food grains that time after partition. The main objectives of this plan was to reconstruct the economy, which was badly destroyed after the Second World War and the partition of the country. Second was to check and prevent inflationary tendencies. It means dearness, महंगाई. To make economy strong so that it can accelerate the pace of economic progress. It means to improve infrastructure of the nation and all the public amenities. Fourth, to increase the production capacity and minimize the economic disparity up to the greater extent. And last, to solve food crisis and to improve the availability, position of raw material, especially for jute and cotton, and to constitute suitable administrative and organizational setup necessary for enforcing of development programs. So these all are the functions of the first 5-year plan, objectives of the first 5-year plans, so which you need to learn actually, means what objectives they had. So when I read out all these, so one thing that you can notice that after the partition, Second World War took place, means it was between 1939 to 1945, and soon after we got independence. So these two, and when we got independence after the partition, so these two circumstances, so they spoiled and destroyed Indian economy. So the first and primary objective of the first 5-year plan was to reconstruct economy, develop infrastructure and public amenities, and above all to make an improvement in agriculture. So what were the achievements? National income was increased by 18%, जबकि टारगेट था कितना 10.5. Second, per capita income was increased by 9.7%. See, these all are the figures that you need to learn. Agricultural production was increased by 17%. Food grain production rose 6.58 crore tons, and in 1951 it was 5.22 crores. Irrigation, previously it was 2.8 crores hectares field was irrigated, but by the end of this plan 2.27 crore hectares land was under irrigation. So these were the achievements. So we'll continue with other plans of the economy. Thank you.